Hello, all my Sag baddies. I love my feminine Sages. Y'all really know how to get a bitch out the house. So today I'm here with your messages. I'm excited to see because y'all season is coming up. And I am a sidereal Sag rising. If y'all follow the sidereal chart, like I love the femme Sages, but the masculine ones, I be like, I don't know what's wrong with y'all. I got some other shit going on. But let's go ahead and get into your messages. All right, first card out is Five of Cups. There we go. I'm gonna have to hold it like that. Five of Cups. We have the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, Eight of Pentacles. Seven of Wands reversed. And the Ace of Pentacles reversed. Okay, so y'all might be having some financial issues. Maybe you had to pay something you wasn't ready to really like pay right now. Something probably cost more money than you thought it would, so you could have been like trying to like fix something, get something repaired, possibly might have been late on a particular bill, you know, and I completely understand because I am, you know, still considered working class at this point. So, you know, bills are due and there's nothing you can really do about it until you actually pay. Like, you got to tell these people, okay, I'll pay you when I'm paid. Plain and simple. Fuck them at this point. But thank them later because you still have these things. Your lights, your rent, your food, your cell phones. Be grateful nonetheless because, you know, you probably would not have them. You know what I mean? So I do feel like you don't feel like you're getting the best pay. You may not feel like you're getting the best deal in your job. You may not feel fulfilled either. Sometimes you might be working like really odd hours trying to make up for whatever it is you might be going through. Compensating for something and the company is not compensating enough for or to you, so you're trying to figure out what will be the best next step, the best thing to do after this. But outside of that, I don't see that there will be any like quick money making opportunities for you that pop up unless you just market yourself, because you guys are very charismatic. Y'all know how to like really get shit done. Y'all know how to maneuver around people, but sometimes whenever spirit kind of like place a blockage on your life in some way, shape, or form, it's for a reason. I guess we might be discovering what that reason is in this reading. Hold on, I'll put some lotion in my hands because I have really bad eczema. Stress induced, so that could be something that you might be going through right now. Y'all could be really stressed out. Stressed out with your finances right now. Not really wanting to put up with anybody's bullshit for real. You just like, I'm trying to live, I'm trying to get paid, I'm trying to sustain, I'm trying to live, I'm trying to do things the right way. I'm trying to, you know, cover up my depression by doing things that make me smile, make other people smile. When they smile, I smile. People can be a sort of therapy for you if done in the healthier ways. Because I know that with Sages, it's almost like, you know, I'm not saying nothing, but the promiscuity might be on 10 right now, you know, because you're numbing the pain. Whatever pain you're feeling, you're numbing it. If you're somebody who tends to seek comfort from people, that is masking pain. All right, we have Stalker. Lurking online, still checking your stories, obsession never left. Okay, so somebody could very much be obsessed with you. They may want you. They may want to know what you're doing. They could be passing by your house. They could be watching you on your socials from a secret account. All right, we have caught a case. Ooh, sexual infection, sexual disease, or a rash. Okay, so be careful, guys. Okay, especially if you're wanting to reconnect with somebody. Just be careful, because I know that, you know, don't threaten y'all with a good time. Okay, and with me with my Sag rising, I already know, but thank God I got my Scorpio stuff to balance me out, my Scorpio Libra stuff. But Libras ain't no better, I ain't even gonna lie to you. Libra is really no better. So maybe the person that is on your mind right now, they could have been suspecting whether or not they have something. So be very cautious if you are going to be hopping in bed with somebody. You know, just hop in the sack, see what they got going on. All right, we got Forcer. Pushy energy, crosses your boundaries, gets what they want by any means. All right. So if someone is aggressive in any way, shape, or form, there's something wrong with them. Okay, bottom line, you don't have to put up with that. We have clout hungry, viral or nothing, lives for attention, makes shit up for drama. Sheesh. Okay. And bottom of the deck we have ain't shit. So this could be how someone is either feeling about you or how you're feeling about someone else. Like you feel like someone just really needs to get their shit together. Like y'all are great at peeping bullshit. Like it don't matter what time of day it is, you just know that if something don't smell right or look right, it ain't right. Plain and simple. Like it's just not something that you want to be a part of long term. Excuse me, it's late today. It's very late, y'all. But yeah, so watch out for this person that might be trying to like be super pushy with with trying to get you to allow them back into your life. Sometimes doors need to stay closed for a reason. This person is probably going to try to like impose something that they did onto you, just to try to manipulate you into not leaving them, because you know y'all have that energy that's like people crave and want more, especially if y'all are like actually dope people. But if you're not someone that's like really into keeping people around like that, so maybe you have like a Sag rising, y'all are not really into, you know, being so out there, you know. So you have to watch who you allow into your space. But the Sag suns and moons, just be careful if you out there doing your thing for real. Be careful. All right, we have Exaltation, Master, Manifester. That's you guys. Okay, and that's y'all. Y'all are manifesting your future. Y'all are doing things that make complete sense to you, that feels great to you, that are going to be part of your experiences in the near future. And next we have Black Moon Lilith in Leo. Allow your light to shine. Sorry. So you could have a Leo placement, Leo moon or rising or Venus. Okay. I love this card because it's very regal. It's like you're accepting something that was meant for you to have in this lifetime. And y'all are typically and usually the light everywhere that y'all go. Like, y'all are very, very bright people. But do y'all fuck with everybody? No. Y'all really don't. Y'all like to be by yourselves for the most part, and y'all need y'all space. But when you need people, like, they know that they're important to you, especially if you like call on them. Okay. We have Mars, drive, energy, and passion. So for those that have a Sag Mars, you guys tend to be very like extremely direct. The way that y'all think is very militant, and y'all usually end up being right if you have a Sagittarius Mars. You dance around situations that people would typically like find difficulty in, and that's kind of rare. And that also kind of makes y'all difficult lovers as well, because you're always like, I don't know if this person is really who I need to have in my life, or who is going to be good for me in the long run. So you question a lot of things. You know how to get things that add to your life, but you don't know how to like gauge the people very well, because a lot of y'all crave companionship. Y'all crave, you know, romance, to be touched, to be loved, but then y'all screw it up whenever y'all overthink, and then y'all end up with another lesson. So just be careful with that. I already have Lilith, dark divine mother of creation. All right, the original woman, the real original woman here. Okay, pay attention to what your Lilith is. If you do have a Sag Lilith, that is where you will most likely thrive, and you'll also see a lot of similarities. A lot of similarities of like what you felt innately, and then see it reflected in your actual reality. Because if you are somebody who, you know, somehow ends up being a sort of philosopher, you work in a church, you're great with educating people, you're great with like helping people seek the knowledge that they've been, you know, yearning for however long they've been yearning for it, but there is still a side to you that still needs to be fulfilled in that area. Because Lilith, she was shunned from the garden because she didn't want to bow down to a man. She was like, we were equal. That's only part of the story, okay? All right, we have Neptune, magic, imagination, and illusion, okay? Neptune is like a very scary planet for me. Like every time like I would have like a dream about Neptune, that's a planet I really don't like to go to. I really do not like to astral project to Neptune. Neptune is like extremely deep, and no wonder Pisces is ruled by that planet, or Pisces rules that planet. Like, it's just not, that's just not a planet I would want to be in, for real. And like, if I were a being that could handle that sort of energy, I would be like, what the fuck am I doing? Like, are there even rocks? The rocks are like so deep down. Like, yes, it's a gas giant, but it rains diamonds. beautiful planet, don't get me wrong, but meditating on it, like I get taken on these wild journeys whenever I meditate on that planet. But maybe if you have a Sagittarius Neptune, you really are being encouraged to rely on source, rely on, you know, spirit, and rely on your imagination, because creativity and imagination is what keeps you closest to God, because God is the creator, source of all creation. And for people who's like, oh, God is a he, or refer to God as a he, no, God is not a he or a she. Even though everything, you know, starts off feminine, okay, God is the source of all creation. All creation. And who creates, like, for real? Think about it. All right, we have connection. Okay. Okay, yeah, so somebody wants y'all for real. You have the Rainbow Reviver, so y'all could possibly be part of the Rainbow Tribe. If so, welcome, welcome. I love it. Okay. Somebody is in love with y'all, like, deeply. And I feel like a lot of y'all are in a relationship with this individual. We have emotional freedom. And love. Last card would be intimacy. So I feel like somebody loves y'all and y'all love them. The way that y'all express yourselves is very freeing. It's loving, it's kind, it's healthy. Y'all get each other, and you really enjoy what they have to offer. You enjoy being around them. You enjoy, like, what they bring to the table. You know, it's something that really works for the both of you. And there are different types of intimacy, and I feel like y'all kind of like have reached a level where it's okay to express those different kinds of intimacy. And if you are part of the Rainbow Tribe, or you are like, I don't know, or you just love people in general, there's going to be some very beautiful things that come from the connection that you choose. If you are single, if you're not really with anybody, but you're dating, or you're dating several people, but not necessarily committed, there's going to be some blessings that come forward from the people that you are connecting with, whether it be through knowledge or discovering new ways of showing love. All right, we have round and round. So there are some things that you feel are not changing. You're like, what the fuck? We have co-creates. And we have clean it up. Milk and honey. And time for a nap. Definitely find some time to ground yourselves. Don't be on go so much. If you need to clean up a particular part of your home, go ahead and do that. Get it done ASAP so that way you don't have to worry about anything being blocked in your home energetically. And if your home is a little messy, there are things that can be like harbored in those spaces, and energies can live in those messy spaces. Okay. And for those of you who are ready to have a new life, I do feel like y'all might have some ties to a previous incarnation that y'all might want to go ahead and research. I'm getting Babylonian times. If y'all are open-minded enough to even like meditate on it, but I would recommend that y'all do it. Go ahead and get it done, okay? Don't waste time. Waste no time. All right, we got the 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel. Yeah, now's the time when y'all are like super connected to source too. You have anxiety. And we have man holding a heart. And hostilities. And broken heart. Okay, so if y'all are part of the collective that have a broken heart, if y'all are not fully trusting, okay, listen to me. If y'all are not fully trusting of the person that you are thinking about, listen, okay? Y'all don't have to be with them because you're comfortable with them. Leave them where they're at, because I feel like what weighs on your heart is the way that they treated you, and you are being guided to choose yourself, okay? Y'all are being guided to trust yourselves and not allow certain cycles to continue. Like, yes, you can love whoever you want to love, right? You can love them and eventually never see them again, but you know, they'll always have a place here, right? If you are afraid of letting somebody go because you know that in the future y'all probably will not reconnect, is it really love at this point? Or is it obsession or fear? It's okay to let it go. Don't hold on to something that is not going to work eventually. And especially if you're in your head about it. So really think about that. Okay? First card out from my ghetto oracle is You're Good. Even though it's backwards on here, whatever. Okay, it still came out. All right, we have Karma. We have Fake. And your ancestors took care of that already. Bottom of the deck is Old Money. Old money. Oh, excuse me, it's late. It is late in Texas, okay? All right, so I do feel like there is somebody who is receiving karma for doing you really, really bad, doing you dirty, okay? you are clear from the things that you felt you were being persecuted for. That is not the case anymore. I do feel like the energy is being directed where it needs to go and exactly where it needs to go. If you are somebody that is focused on building a legacy, go ahead and give yourself a pat on the back for doing that, because, okay, you guys are making sure that generations that come after you are focused on building themselves, making sure that y'all's last name really means a lot in the coming days. Like, people will see their last name and be like, oh, you're so-and-so's kid. Damn motherfucking right. Like, y'all are definitely focused on that right now. The fake people are being removed from your life right now. Okay? People who are dedicated to misunderstanding you, they're being removed from your life right now. Let's see. The people who you have been purposely misunderstanding as well are being removed from your life. If you don't like somebody, just make it known, okay? Don't beat around the bush. Don't make it seem like, I like them, but they just blah, 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 blah. You don't like them, okay? Be honest and be real. You don't like them, okay? Some people, are just not meant to be. You have a good mixture of good and bad people. And sometimes, people may perceive you as a bad person, and you may perceive the other person as a bad person. Nobody's wrong. You have several truths according to whoever's living in whatever realities, right? It's up to you to decide who you want to be or whether or not you care. For one, I wouldn't give two fucks, because if we're not aligned, we're not aligned. Plain and simple, okay? Now, I'm going to go ahead and leave the reading there, okay? I will see y'all next time. Thank y'all so much for watching, and y'all have a good night.